Today we are doing a review of, quite frankly, a gigantic movie, probably the biggest musical of the year, Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez is the new Zoe Saldana film, starring Zoe Saldana, starring Carla Sofia Gascon, starring Selena Gomez, directed by Jacques Audiard. I don't know how to say his name properly. I don't really know what they have done in the past. Okay, so what is this film about? It's basically about this Mexican drug lord who has a sex change and becomes a woman, and it's about his lawyer who's sort of involved in helping that happen in top secret, and like what happens after that's all happened. Like his family don't know. Like lots of stuff happens basically. And what did I think of this film? I actually thought it wasn't engaging enough for me. I have an issue with these types of musicals. In my opinion, I have to say, the acting was wonderful. The acting was really good. Obviously, I thought Carla Sofia Gascon. No one drinks like Gascon. I thought she was phenomenal because I didn't know she was playing the male version of herself at the beginning of the movie as well. I had no idea until the end of the film. I was like, what? So that kind of blew my mind. But apart from that, the story, there are really kind of two types of musicals, I guess. And there's one that I don't like and one that I do like. So one is a type of musical where a lot of the music actually sort of pushes the story forward and plot points happen in music. You know, I'll go back to Gravity. I'll go back to Wicked and the song Defying Gravity. Like what things happen within that song, like giant plot points happen. She learns to fly in that song. Monkeys are chasing her in that song. In that song, she goes from somebody who's running away from, I guess, the authority to someone who has the upper hand, who's staring down the people who were chasing her, being like, be careful, because I'm not hiding anymore. I'm up here loud and proud. I'm not running away. Like these things happen within, like the story is different at the beginning of Defying Gravity than it is at the end of Defying Gravity. It's not only an expression of all the things that the character is feeling and thinking, it pushes the story forward. And that's great. That's what makes a musical sort of move. That's what makes it come to life, in my opinion. But then there are other musicals that go, no, 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 no. We're going to stop the story. And the character is basically going to do an inner monologue that a lot of other people maybe can't hear. Even if they're in the room. Even if the actual physical human being is in the room singing, other people can't hear it because it's like an inner monologue in the mind. And that's kind of what this one does. Yes, there are some moments where two characters converse by singing. But a lot of it is just, this is what I'm feeling now. I am thinking about this and this is how I feel. Let's just hold on letting the story move forward because I need to express the way that I feel. You know, a lot of it is that. This is really dangerous. You know, like, just sort of saying the things that should be acted, I guess. Almost like exposition, almost, I guess. It's like a character just stopped and went, I'm really, really sad. Kind of worried. I kind of don't feel safe or myself anymore. It's like a character just stopped and started saying how they feel. And it's not, that makes a musical feel a bit, jilting, I guess, a bit awkward. So and the songs weren't necessarily bad, but they just weren't necessarily memorable. And don't even get me started on the Joker 2, where the songs were just like, is this even related to anything? Like, they've just stopped the story and started singing. Are they even expressing their own emotions now, or are they just singing a song? Like it's karaoke suddenly. But yeah, so, Emilia Perez wasn't quite as redundant as that. The songs did mean something. You were getting something out of the songs, but it was often just at the expense of stopping the story for a while, which I don't find that interesting, if I'm honest with you. So I get it. Like, I was watching it and I was like, oh, I really want to like this film. Like, I've got sort of Latino Spanish heritage, I want to see a musical in Spanish. I never get to see that. But yeah, I was a little bit bored whilst watching this. I'm so sorry. Like, the hype, I get it. The hype did not live up to the hype. The acting did. Carla Sofia, No One Drinks Like Gascon, was great. Selena Gomez was wonderful. Zoe Saldana, excellent. I might put them all in my lists of best films of the year, best acting nominations, best supporting acting nominations. But as for the movie itself, boring a little bit boring, I'm afraid. So I had to watch it in two halves. I had to stop and do something, and I think I carried on watching it the next day. And yeah, what can I say? Just annoying when that type of musical is the way that it is. Let's move the story forward. Let's have plot points happen in the music. This is a musical. Let's use it in the most important moments. You want the music to be doing the most important things. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about it. I recommend it if you want to watch it. I mean, hey, it's on Netflix. It's free. Go watch it. But don't.